This is Minister Paul in Northern California. Listen very carefully. It's 13:37 hours Pacific Standard Time. Military, law enforcement, other agencies, etc. That is, I'm trying to hold it steady. That's very important. That is 1:37 Pacific, 4:37 Eastern. I want you to listen closely what was just said. I'm sorry, if I zoom out a little, that'll help. But I want you to listen very carefully as the woman on the right, representing the CDC, Center for Disease Controls, keeping in mind that I worked at one of their places and left. We'll strike that part. She needs prayer. She has been consumed and possessed by a demon, and she's lying to the entire world on Fox News. Why do I keep making these videos? Because I feel like stopping now. She is saying that the Ento virus has been around since the 60s, and this is a direct quote, very common, as the map shows 45 states, including my state. Now they're going to talk about Ebola. Listen very carefully to what he says.
Hasn't really been, definite yet. We don't know for sure.
Doctor, you mentioned Ebola, and I'd be curious to pick your brain. That everyone says it can't come here. Africa's are different in here. But are you worried that it could?
Well, I think it can come here because it's human-to-human transmission once you get the virus from an infected animal. And then the virus can spread. An incubation period is 2 to 3 weeks. So not to create any more panic, but there's global travel, and as a result, you can pick up the virus. Now, it does require a little bit more of a passage from blood, from secretions. It's not like the enterovirus.
The reason why I mentioned it, we're just getting word, Doctor, with alert this year that they have an Ebola case, the first one documented in the United States, in Texas. Our John Roberts is going to be looking at that in the next segment.
Play back what he said very carefully. We have a documented Ebola case in Texas.